Thank you. Mr. Fowle will get us the witness.
Yeah.
No problem.
Anna, you can do no so.
Good afternoon, Madam Jai.
Ako itinyang Madam Jai.
I hope you had a good break.
Akaya mira yeda hale dahad kendo.
Yes.
Can we continue with your testimony?
Sa incidenten no ela sede yaro labang.
Bismillah.
Before we ended, you were just telling us about your ordeal at the NIA.
Janin mbe tala dahala ye kulminu taki NIA be wolle sata kanu.
And how you had been brought there after being arrested at Westfield and then later on taken to PIU.
Bolem nyinti kobriye muta Westfield inate samba PIU la cordato.
Before we continue with your testimony, there are a few things I would just like to ask you.
I would
also remind you just to make your statements very short. To assist with the interpreters. You had also mentioned these two young boys, school boys, who were on board the truck. Can you tell us what happened to them once you got to the NIA?
I did not see them again.
Can you also tell us who the director of the NIA was at that point?
Ako tembo, foisa fono nye jumalum director ti NIA wo tembo.
Yankuba Baji.
Thank you. Can you just continue on from when you told us that you were just about to be blindfolded?
Ako bitu isitenten, katun dantada mi wolem ilafta femfimu murale inyala dami.
Thank you.
Kwenumba.
When this gentleman said to them, here she is, and as soon as I stepped my foot inside, they came with this black cloth with the intention of blindfolding me, but I did not agree. I held on to it. So now they came with the intention of getting hold of me and forcefully blindfolding me.
Madam Jai, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to get things clear. At this point, did you not tell us you were blindfolded? Sorry, you were handcuffed?
Ako watu men benyim satala yafunun koye bulo sitilenu handcuff ke bulo lale. So between akofo abe nyale ba wayata handcuff be bulo lale ba.
No, at that time my handcuffs were removed. The handcuffs were removed. It was after that that they told me to go with this old man. That was how it happened. So when we got to where they wanted to blindfold me, I did not allow them to blindfold me.
Council would la do tell the Kato Kelo, and Kato Kelo, Miss Sangrata Hotel.
Council, that place was very, very hot because the kind of fight that took place there, it was a very, very serious fight.
So left them for a same and different.
Because they wanted to forcibly get hold of me, and I would not allow them to. At that time, there were 7 people.
They must call it.
All of them had masks on.
So
So those that were their leaders were in front.
Saying, now
we were in that push and pull, and I would not allow them to blindfold me. There was one individual behind, someone I did not see. But then I heard a voice saying, what you want to do with this lady is not going to be easy. I did not turn to look at him behind, because if I did so, they would pounce on me and hold me.
You mentioned that there was a push and pull between you and the people who wanted to blindfold you. Can you tell us the nature of that push and pull?
Ako yenyum foko ilafta diakuya ilafta nyada sitila le diakuya andu yenyum foko nyosa ba ketaje fokelo ketaje wo Kenya fo nyamba
comme ning ibelore mo lafta ke muto adu ite fa balandim pour aye muta alafta diakuya ke muto aye lipa ifana lipa yala be nyosa bolan sai.
Just like if you are standing and somebody wants to get hold of you, but you would not allow the individual to do so. Now, if the person hits you and you hit them back, then there will be a push and pull. When they hit me, I hit them back. When they hit me, sometimes I used to fall on the ground. So, but I quickly get up and also hit them, and they fall on the ground. That was when I heard this voice, someone saying, this one is not going to be easy. What you want to do with her is not going to be easy.
How many people were in that room?
7 people first, those that I found there.
And were they all men?
They are all men.
What part of the security services did they come from?
Kodungolu ibota kanton in tankada bunda jumala ole ibota security bunda jumala
antela jeroto anenge yenya mendal dolmo parality bar dol manke parality wolu bedo ko la jelato wala mo la do koti.
How I saw them, some of them are from the paramilitary, but not all of them are from the paramilitary. Some of them I suspect that are from the NIA in the compound there.
The people that were from the paramilitary, were they dressed in uniform?
Full uniform.
And is that how you were able to identify them?
Yes,
they wore masks on their faces. They put on very wired things over their masks on their faces, which if you look at sometimes makes you a little bit fearful.
Despite the fact that they had masks on, were you able to recognize any of them?
I don't know anyone among them.
Please proceed.
Saying,
That was at the time that someone who was behind threw a rope. Some pushed me this way and I fell. It was a stony place. There was a concrete another place. That was when my knee broke and it was bleeding. That was when I allowed them to arrest me, because at that time there were many. They told them to go and bring 15 people. They came running as if you had placed a bowl of meat for them.
Madam Jai, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we have some technical issues we need to sort out. Just hold on. Apparently the volume, we have a problem with the volume. It's going down. We need 2 minutes to sort it out. Mr. Chairman, this is the advice we've received from the technicians. Thank you.
Ako isi haki demanding yanyino foko lamoir langolu ala kumakao ka jidu male. So technician oro ko ye minute fula dila ya bonyoto. So isi haki to ye lamoir demanding.
Bismillah, bismillah.
Check 1, 2.
It may not be in the hearing room, but perhaps in the live broadcast. I understand the system is back on. May we proceed, Chairman? Okay. Madam Witness, can we proceed with your testimony?
Ako sedo fonse tenten no sediaro labang.
Yes.
I'll just ask you a few questions before you proceed.
Akabe nyini kala kumadanta jangibe tenten na.
You told us that they tried to blindfold you. these PIU officers and other people who were in a room and you refused and they later started to beat you and you fought back. Is that correct?
Ako katale purke nyada city balanta wo molumen be dinkirato PIU ni modolu biri lipa itefana ya damu takejo ni dunta nyola je bitu amunta dali ni keleta.
Yes.
And how were you able to fight back against all of those men?
Ako ite killing ye mo jamal wairi ko fumo rola nyonnem ini keleta nyadi le
kero le parole to ko ni le pampana le pa na indi ma ke fana dimini.
Well, fighting is about hitting each other. When they hit me, I hit them back. I feel the pain and they too feel the pain.
Os ngam fanga tu ibulu nyama se fem sa keno.
Because if I left myself to them like that, anything could have happened.
Min nata julo fay ko mama relo.
The person that threw this rope behind me, I did not know who the person was.
Aya saba. So sorry.
And then he pulled, and so now. So he pulled the rope, and those that were in front, they pushed me, and I fell down. That injured my knee, and it was bleeding all over.
How did you fall down? On what part of your body did you fall down?
If they are behind you and they push you, you will fall on your face. So they rushed to me, and all of them grabbed me. One held my head and turned my eyes like this. So I was under their control, and they were holding me everywhere. That time my clothes were off my body. My shirt was all torn.
Can you just tell us on what parts of your body you were being hit at this point?
There's nowhere they spared.
And what were they using?
Some had battens. Some had whips. Those are plastic whips. Those ones, just like if you took a tire and you hit a knife and you cut the tire from the the whip from the tire. They had bundles of those. Because at that time it was not yet that dark. They were beating me until I heard the Muslim call for the 5 p.m. prayers. That rope that they used to tie my leg, at that time I removed it from the leg that was injured when I fell. And so they took me like that.
From that point, they took me, because all of them grabbed me, they took me up, lifted me up, and took me. They walked a little bit distance and took me to somewhere else, like a compound in a compound, because there were 2 houses on each side of the little road.
And can you tell us, apart from the injuries that you had on your knees, you mentioned that your knees were bleeding, were there any other injuries that you sustained anywhere else on your body?
Ako tembo ya fununko ikumbali ngulu bebe yelo boka watu men yo boyo ke silam wokola fo baramu kete ibalo dula do lu tele bang men ni kumbali ngulu tekilindi. Yes. Yes, I was wounded.
Please tell us where you were wounded. Take your time, Madam Jai.
Ako ya domang Madam Jai.
Actually, Council, maybe we should do a 5-minute suspension to take care of these issues that you just raised with me. So we would suspend for just 5 minutes and then come back. Hopefully, the issue would be resolved. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Meeting is suspended for 5 minutes.
Madam Jai, chairman kombe kulondi la janga minute luluta ebe kulle bola nyoto minute lulu ko lanse muruna ngatenteng.
Thank you. Meeting is suspended for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.